Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy Saturday to you. Hey there, Chris Helms, Kason 2006, and hiya, Crafty Dragon. Hope y'all are all doing well. Hope we have a good hunt today. We got a couple of good boxes to do. J Ram has stepped up again and bought both boxes, so he will be our sole donator tonight for boxes. On a happy note, 105 days, 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 27 seconds until Alabama football. Hey, William E. Brian Robeson, how are you? Let's run down the list and see what all we have, who all we have here with us. I see Artie Mike, Blistering Barnacles, Brian Jensen, Brian Robeson, Kason 2006, Chris Helms, Crafty Dragon, Dad Spare Change, Elizabeth Flood, Fleabag, JC Likes Pam, Jim Thompson, Kevin Hawthorne, NC Prospectors, The Bud Files, BMC, and William E. Good morning, NC Prospectors. How are you doing? All right, received your giveaway. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you. We will have giveaways today for 50, 75, and 100. The 100 is a pretty nice little Walking Liberty. If I can find what I did with it, I'll show it to you. I kind of like these darker walkers. Got a little bit of life to them. Still got some good details. 1945p, but beautiful coin with some good dark accents to it. Think if we get to 100 likes, somebody will very much enjoy that. Hey, Jim Thompson. All right, so I guess there's not much for us to do as far as. I haven't seen J Ram, but he has both boxes, so we will just go ahead and grab whichever box on top, and we'll get going. Because I was trying to do the reverse psychology thing, so I put number 2 on top. Because most of the time it seems like number 2 gets picked a lot. Hey, Todd. Let's get her open. I got some nice goodies today for the auction, I believe. Everybody should be happy with our selection for the day. And also I have some untouched rolls of 2009 pennies. Everybody saying good morning, Alley Cat. And I'm offering those as add-ons to the auction. If there's anybody that would like rolls of 2009 pennies, I have their Denver Mint. I have the early years log cabin and the formative years. Lincoln on a log, as Southern Metal would say. So they are not. J Ram says good morning, Alley Cat. There we go. Good job there, DMC. They are not the P mints on the Lincoln on the log, which are the ones that have all the DDRs on his hand, but they are really nice. I looked them up on the gray sheet, and a Mint State 62, 63 penny is valued at about 16 cents. So I have rows of them. So if anybody's interested in those, they are available. You don't have to add it on the auction. You can shoot me an email if you want to. She is doing really well. We had a great day yesterday. We went out and had a follow-up appointment for her cataract surgery, which went really well. And I got off cheap on this, guys. So here's the deal. She sees so well now, it's like she's got brand new computer monitors, and I didn't even have to buy them. It was such a night and day difference in her vision as far as what she can see for color, that it is just really been exciting for her to be able to see things in full color again instead of having that cataract over vision. And it also kind of brought to life how bad it was, because her other eye wasn't as bad and it still has cataract. They don't do both of them at the same time. So she is really being able to see, you know, the good eye now versus what she was dealing with. And it was, you know, she was worried about it, and some things could have went better. It wasn't horrible, but, you know, they say they give you anesthesia, something to relax you. She was like, yeah, right. She said the anesthesiologist asked her, did she feel what he gave her earlier? She said, you gave me something? So she was not happy with the level of comfort, but didn't have much, if any, pain, and it was fairly straightforward. BMC has hit the slots already. So yeah, we are moving forward with that. She is. Do what? But she is happy with it, and hopefully we'll get this other one done before much longer, and then she will have good vision in both eyes. For those of you that's had it before, is your close-up vision worse than when it was before? Does it depend on the lens they use? We don't know a whole lot about that, but she has noticed you can't. Has that gotten any better, Allison? We were hoping that her close-up vision would get a little better as the healing, and it still takes a while. It's not healed by any means, but it still takes a while for the healing, you know, to complete. So, but her close-up vision is not quite what it was. So, anywho, without further ado, let's get going. Let's crack some rolls. I seen J Ram come in. Good morning, J Ram. Thank you again for your generous donation for the boxes. I appreciate it greatly. Man, what about silver? What about the silver price right now? What do y'all think about that? Over $31 an ounce the last time I looked. That is awesome. And I got a guy that I've been in touch with for a couple years now, has a ton of silver, constitutional and what have you, as well as some really nice other stuff. And we never could really get together on some of the things, because I tried to buy just the junk silver from him, constitutional, the dimes and quarters, He doesn't have many half dollars. You know, back when, and we talked again a week or so ago, and I told him I would get back up with him, and he is really focused on, you know, what silver's doing as far as the price and all. And shoot, when it hit $31 an hour, I got a call yesterday while me and Allison was out, and I didn't get back with him yet, but because I told him I would pay him. The coin dealer here in town was going to offer him, before silver went up, $1 under spot. And I told him I would pay him spot for whatever he has. So hey Roger Ivy, I need to get back up with him and see what kind of deal we might be able to do. All right, roll number 1's in the books. We are off and running.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Lance Parker just subscribed. Thank you so much, Lance. If you're in the stream, I don't have any delays anymore. We haven't had a problem with the bots in quite a while. So if you are in with us, I appreciate the subscription, and hope you like what you see. Hang out with us, see what we do here. Always nice to have. Hey, John Bryan, see a subscription roll in. Can't seem to get my scope quite focused to where I want it. Daniel and Shelly are at their son's graduation. He finished his bachelor's degree in 3 years, and I think it was let me look and see, because that's worth sharing. They are super proud of him, and rightly so. He has a major in biology and a minor in chemistry, and he finished his degree in 3 years. So that's pretty awesome. So congratulations to Daniel and Shelly and Patrick. 2021, first new coin so far. I've been seeing some people getting some 2024s in already. I hope we follow how we've been doing. Usually they don't start showing up in my area until the next year, so that would be okay with me, because I just, in my other boxes I pick up during the week, I had one box that was just slightly circulated. Probably at least half, if not more, of the coins were 2023Ds, and then the other box was full 2023Ds. So we are still dealing with the 2023s down here. You got a box of 2024 pennies. You know, some people, Brian, I know Paul Spare Time has done it. Some people offer those up and put them on eBay, and you're able to sell them for more than face value. I don't know, and you know, it's something, if you are getting those, especially pennies, they would be easy to ship. But if you are getting those, check out eBay and see what they're going for. I mean, even if you made $10, if you can include shipping in the price, if you made $10 or $20 or something on a box, that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I've gotten 2024 pennies and change. Don't think I've seen any other denomination of them in, that looked silver. No, that's the 72. It looked silver, but it wasn't. I haven't seen any of the other stuff though yet. Haven't seen any of the other stuff. So, do you think silver's going to hang now? Is that going to be the new norm now? Is $30 silver? $72p. Paul was not feeling very well yesterday. He did put a community post. I went back and looked, or he told me that he had posted a community post saying that he would not, thank you VMC, he would not be on today, or yesterday rather. So I hope he is rested up and will be able to stream this afternoon. We were talking on Discord. Oh, okay, that's nice. 2024S, wow. $71D. There's Kevin. I just open them and dump them when I get them. Now, I looked through them just on the edge search because I did find a blank planchette one time in a box. I had a full box, and the only coin in there that was not, hey there, Jeff Collins, that was not a 2023D. Or back then, it may have been a 2021. I can't remember what year I was dealing with there at the time, but I always edge search them because I did find a blank planchette in the box, which is kind of cool. Yeah, is that not weird how you get one, one crazy one there? You're like, where in the heck did that come from? 71D, it's a pretty 71D. I found one. Yep, okay, yeah, I put that up in auction. Jim ended up with it. Yeah, could be. I tell you what, I don't know. Their rolling machines must be pretty loosey goosey because the machine I use, but you can't hardly get nothing through it that's not supposed to be in there. And like I get pennies in my nickel rolls, and sometimes I get dimes in my nickel rolls. So I guess hopefully at some point it kind of balances out. But so is anybody going to try to get get rid of some silver to kind of balance the scales there, or going to hang on to what you got? got a penny and yeah, I know that really is not cool when you. And I think I saw Rob. He was hunting the other day and he got a dime in his $50 rolls or something like that, or a nickel. Some kind of. He lost a lot of money on that one. $73D. Hey, Mike the Greek. We got 36 people watching. I appreciate everybody being in here today. I hope your week went well. Allison had a really good day yesterday. You know, we've been doing iron infusions, trying to get her iron level back up, which can have a huge effect on your energy. And she has just been suffering for quite a while with having her get up and go got up and left a long time ago. She says sometimes she's so tired she has to just think about breathing. But yesterday she was popping around like a teenager. Let's go here, let's go there. We went to have her check up. Then we went and ate breakfast, which was not very good, unfortunately. There is our first find of the day, a 2005 NISC. That makes me happy because we have not found, hey Lance Parker, traded some silver for gold the other day. 90 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. That's a good deal. I have, I think Gina R did that one time. She accumulated her silver and traded up for some gold. That guy that I was talking about that has all the constitutional and stuff, excuse me, there's really no telling what this guy's got. He's kind of a old backwoods country boy that he's got his hoard back there, you know, and he has some 100-ounce bars of silver. 100-ounce bars. I haven't seen them. And he sold one way back when, but I bet he would get rid of them now. And I'm sure it wasn't calling me for the 100-ounce bars because I'm not interested in having my money tied up into that big a hunk of silver. Hard to turn that around. If you ever wanted to get, unless you know want to break the chop saw out and cut it up in pieces, but. That's why when the gold that I have bought, I bought in fractional gold. Much easier to turn around if it's in fractions. Blistering barnacles, how are things on the other side of the big water? I hope everything's good for you. I hope you've had a good week. Good. I'm glad to hear it. You got the phone thing going again, don't you? That's so funny. All right, I'm fixing to empty. I've got a few coins in this bucket that I've been using. If I can find it. Maybe I didn't start one. So this is going to be an empty bucket. This will be loud. Hey, Coin Junkie. Coin Junkie. Seemed like the other day I was in Sir Benji's stream, and he said he had something for you. I could be wrong. Some of the other guys might have been in there, Fleabag. But you might want to shoot him an email. I'm not sure what it was or what it is, but I am in Alabama. Lance, Alabama, in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. But you might want to shoot him an email just to see what it is. And oh, you're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. So I don't think it's this weekend, but the next weekend, I think, hunting Southwest Ohio. All right, Jim, drive safe, my friend. Be safe. Hey, Vincent Caparina. How are you doing this fine Saturday morning? We had some rain this week off and on, but not too bad. Beautiful day today. Nice. I just finished a box of nickel. There was hardly nothing to write home about. I did find one really nice 1970, I believe, that I'm going to check against my album. But aside from that, it had some early coins, but I think the oldest was a 1940. It was in pretty bad shape. Hey, Jimmy J. So I have gotten to where I don't keep all of the early coins unless they're in good shape. I try to keep the semi-key dates, and I'm looking. I'll need 2 or 3 nickels to finish the 38s and the 39s, and that will finish me off in my nickel album. But now I have a Buffalo nickel album to work on too. Oh, nice, Brian. Did you get a date on the Buffalo? I need to get me some nick-a-date. I've got a small tube, not a full tube of Buffaloes that I could nick-a-date and maybe fill some spots in my album until I could get some solid coins to put in there. I picked up 2 new Walkers for my album. I've got a complete album, although one of the coins I sent out to be graded, and I didn't take a good look at it, and it was scratched. So it's in a slab now, not in the book. But I picked up two nice Walkers on Rob Stream last night that are going to replace 2 of the ones in my book. Every now and then I just check around. I have a nice 39 Walker that will be in the auction today if anybody's interested. It's probably not mint state, probably AU or XF somewhere in there, but nice Walker. Found a 36 Buffalo. Nice. I found a Buffalo on the live stream a little while back that filled a spot. I haven't really focused on Buffaloes any, and so I did get an album, and I've been kind of working on it here and there. I picked up a few at the coin show we went to last time, and filled a few spots, so I have not done much with it since. I think there's another coin show me and John Bryan will be going to in June, last week of June. and we're going out to Pa's house in June and the Tulsa show. I don't think anybody's going to the Tulsa show, but I may. I don't know. I haven't talked and finalized. Hey, American Eagle Hoarder. I haven't finalized plans with Daniel and Shelley yet, but I wouldn't mind at least doing a drive-by on the Tulsa show, because I am burning through my pickup 48 lights, almost there, from the last coin show as far as stuff to do for the auction. I think I've got enough to get us through the next few streams. The weekend of Father's Day, we will not be streaming unless I stream from Pa's house, because I could pick my boxes up Thursday and take them with me. Yeah, that's not a good thing these days, I tell you what. Hope you're doing well, American Eagle Hoarder. $71D. If you have need that you would like to drop your I did when I worked there, Artie Mike, but he is no longer there. They have moved him to another division, and they have a new CEO now. But yeah, I occasionally had interactions with him. Nothing, you know, I wasn't on that level up there. I was, but I had talked to him a time or two in meetings or whatever. Did y'all see that? I know American Eagle Hoarder. you got me. I have AEH on the brain. Rick was talking about it on his stream, hunting Southwest Ohio. The huge box of silver that the guy found. It's just, yeah, exclamation me. That had, I don't remember, 900 silver. Every roll was a 40% ender, and some were 90s. It was crazy. Man, that's the one you always dream about. I have hunted a big box for Rick for hunting Southwest Ohio, and I was lucky enough to purchase a box hunt that had over 70 silver in it, but nothing like that. The next show locally, Kevin, is going to be in the end of June. But there's one in June. There's one in Bessemer in July. There's one in September in Trustful. And then there's another one the June 29th or something like that is going to be the Gadsden show. And I can't remember the dates. You can just Google coin shows near me, and it will give you some of the dates around. There's one in Huntsville coming up fairly soon, but I don't see going up there. But I might try to see if Shelley and them are up to maybe zipping over to the Tulsa show, since we're going to be out that way. And so I can restock some stuff. 2022, 2021. That's a good thing. I've started noticing that the boxes that have the newer coins in it, we're no longer seeing all of 1 year, like all 2021s or all 2023 Ds. They're fairly well circulated now. You'll get a good mix when you get a box that has some in it now. Hey, Coin Silver, how are you doing? So that's good that things are getting back. They're getting back into circulation. Hopefully they won't. Does anybody have any mintage numbers, or have they posted any numbers on the 2024s yet? Hopefully they will not put as many out there. You know, I think it would be cool if they could come up with a silver coin they could do that, you know, that they wouldn't lose money doing, and get it put back out there. Even if it was partial silver, it would be fun to have some silver coinage to be excited about out there again. You know, if they did a quarter with 50% silver instead of a 90 or something like that, you know, anything to get the blood pumping again on the coin searches and stuff. (2003). Oh, I need to update the board. We do have a couple of NIFCs so far. There we go. NC Prospectors, how have you been, my friend? Hope everything is well out your way. 74D. And a 72P. $53 lights. All right, thank you, Vinny. I will start that now. We are going to start a light 50 lights giveaway. The giveaway for that is going to be 2 Merc Dimes. And so you have 3 minutes. Type in exclamation GAW. Hey RM, how are you? And get on in. There we go. Appreciate that. Thanks for everybody being here. We got one. Hey there, J Ram. Hey, Mike Slies, Net Fiend, Ricky the Scotty. Hey, Just a Dude. I'm going, Brenda Shank, how are you? I'm going to dump my coins here, so it may be a little loud. The bucket's not empty, though, so it wouldn't be too bad. Let's see who all we got. Maybe I missed somebody. Mark Spafford, how are you? Captain Vic's in the house. Tom Thumb, good morning. Foobar. Michael Wells. Net Theme, Mike Slide, Ricky the Scotty, hey Yenny Ambon. Just a Dude, Brenda Shank, Dan Harrah, how are you doing? And BH Ringer's in the house. I think I got everything. Hey, BH Ringer, are you going to be around in the stream today? $73D. Shelly and Daniel's out. Would you be okay doing the auction count for me? Listing the prizes. I think Dad's Spare Change can list. Put the auction item in the chat maybe, and maybe you can do the countdown for the item to help out a little bit, if you would be okay doing that when we get to the auction. Not but 6 or 7 items, so it shouldn't take long. And if you're uncomfortable doing that, that's fine. Just let me know. I can do it. But what we got? 2 seconds, almost done. Let me see if I can get the screen up. I don't know why that all of a sudden quit working. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to pick a winner. This is for 50 likes, 2 cute little Merc Dimes, and the winner for this is going to be Jimmy J. Jimmy J 1312 has won the 50 likes. 2 cute little Merc Dimes going to you. Congratulations, Jimmy J. And we got the first one in the books. Okay, BH Ringer. And then Dad's Spare Change can handle the auction item and spreadsheet, and you can handle the countdown. That would be great. Thank you, sir. That would be great. What was that one? 72. I'm always scared I'm going to miss a 1970. I mean, I shouldn't, because I can generally see it, especially from the side if it's silver. There you go, Jimmy J. Well, better in the parking lot at the grocery store than on the side of the interstate. So, see, your luck was already better than you thought. I was coming home from work one morning. It was like 3:30 in the morning, almost around, maybe around 4. And I got off the bridge down into downtown Northport. I was going to stop and get some breakfast for me and Allison. And as I come off the ramp, I heard it, I don't know, heard a nail go through the tire. It made a funny, like, boom, like funny sound when it went through. And sure enough, I got to the parking lot and it was going flat. But I was able to make it to the parking lot and then had to change it. And of course, it couldn't be right in the middle of the tire. It had to be kind of over on the sidewall so they wouldn't. You just have to be a Lance. I don't really have any kind of restriction on who can bid and who can't bid. So I haven't really gotten into restricting anybody from bidding. And I'm knocking on wood here. I have not been stood up yet for anything. So I'm gonna keep on trusting you guys until y'all show me a reason not to trust you, and I will allow anybody that wants to bid as long as you're over 18. You have to be at least 18 years of age. I don't know. I'm still one of those that want to trust everybody. I wish we could live in a world where you never had to question somebody's integrity. but we don't. But I keep putting the olive branch out there. One day it's gonna get snatched out of my hand, I'm sure. $71D. I hear you. Yeah, you know, a lot of the coin people are many moons past their 18th year, so. But that's all good. You're still with us. If you wake up in the morning, then you won half the battle for that day. I have 3 options for pay. They'll be running at the bottom of the screen, but also if you type in exclamation payment, it can bring up my pay option. Crafty Dragon said, had a fun night last night. Daughter got a new puppy. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much work they are. And those teeth, little croc hyena mix. That's funny. They do have sharp teeth. And Angus's teeth, he's over a year old now, so he's past the puppy stage. But his teeth are so white in that black face with all that black fur. He looks like a little demon dog. Yeah, Allison just said that he's her devil dog, you know, because we named him after Angus from AC/DC, and in some of their concert, he wore little devil horns.
Well, they sold him as a
Oh yeah.
They sold him, and I took a picture when we first got him.
Yeah, she did. She photoshopped a picture with Angus having the
devil horn.
Yeah. Hey, see if you can find that in your phone and send it to Discord, and I'll show them.
Right.
72D. I may be able to find it though, because our Discord for pets doesn't have that many pictures in it.
I've got so many pictures of them.
Yeah, I'm going to look through this. I think you put it on Discord, but I'm not sure if you did it on our pet channel.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Is the thing.
In general.
Because we might not have had that up there at the time.
Big deal. I can find it.
Yeah, it's not on there. It's not on the pet side. Alrighty. My chat's not up to date. We are running well. No frames dropped today. That's good.
Oh, he's such a cute baby.
All right. Allison finds that picture. I'll show y'all. All right, last roll, top half of the box, 2 NIFCs. Nothing to go crazy about yet. I don't see any Benjis or Walkers staring back at me down there, so 82P. That's funny, BMC. $72D. That would be a pretty one. bottom half of the box. Come on, box. Did you get it? $71D. It's not a big deal, babe. Don't stress over it.
Can you share it?
You can, yeah. You can do that.
I'm sending it to you as a text.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that.
I will check it in a minute. Not come through yet. $71D. $72D. Come on, box. Liven up a little bit. 2 NICs is just not going to cut it. One of the places Allison wanted to go, we were coming out of the breakfast place, and you know that upset us because that sidewalk was probably 100 yards long, and there was not a single handicap access ramp to it anywhere. And luckily, she's able to step up as long as she got something to hold on to kind of brace herself. And we were able to get her up on the sidewalk and then into her wheelchair without a ton of trouble. But that was kind of, I would have thought that you had to have. Yes, B8 Ringer, exclamation payment. Exclamation payment will bring up the payment options for the auction. Yep, that'll do it. And I do have some add-ons if there's any interest in any 2009D pennies. I have 4 rows of uncirculated 2009 pennies that you can add on if you would like, or if you would just like a few rows or a row or whatever, you can shoot me an email and we'll work something out. But I have 2 boxes of them, and I'm doing $4 a row for them if there's any interest there. Uncirculated 2009 pennies. There's not much pennies out there prettier than a BU or a low mint state. Lincoln's, the early years with the log cabin. You know, we used to find them in those mom and pop boxes that Pa used to get and Jim Cantor was a part of all the time. Blazer pennies for those cabins, and so I got 4 rows of them. 4 rows of them, and if you are interested, let me know. I'll be honest with you. On one of them, I made a mistake, and ooh, there's a really nice 2005 NIFC. That is a blinger. That's the second 2005. We have a 2003 and a 2005. So, you know, I mean, we're getting a little bit of these NIFCs in there. We weren't getting it all last week. You would think we could pop a 40 or something out of these. You would think we could pop a 40 out of these. Number 3. But I got the Lincoln on the log, the formative years, and in my ignorance, I didn't realize that I needed the P mint, not the D mint, to be able to look for the errors on there. And so I'd already bought the box by then, and I just took them on in and figured I would try to recoup what I paid for it and offer those up. Jeff Scotton dropping by, saying hi, and hitting the like button. Well, that's mighty kind of you, my friend, to drop by on your busy day. You be safe out there. Be safe. 72p.
We got one! I sent it.
Okay.
It's in the pets thing.
Yep, I got it. I got it. Well, you'd already put it over there. It was on the text and on the Discord. So here's a picture of our little devil dog. There's a picture of our little devil dog. He's a cutie pie. We were always, all right, Jeff, you can have fun too, brother. Be safe. We're always wanting Allison, you know, sometimes have trouble trying to get him up in her lap, and so we were always kind of worried about that. We were looking at maybe getting him a harness that had a little grab handle on the back of it and stuff, but shoot, man, because then he had to have that hip surgery, so he doesn't have a bone connection in his hip from his top of his femur to the hip. That ball joint gone. So we were concerned he wouldn't be able to jump very well, if at all. But shoot, there's no fear in that dog. He jumps wherever he wants. He can jump up in her lap just as easy. And when we got our chairs, we bought new recliners for the den. And when we were first in there sitting in them, of course, they didn't know what to think. because they never see Allison, you know, relaxing in that room. And so Walker, he was just all over the place, you know, wanting to lick everything and say hi. And Angus would jump up over in my chair and get in my lap. And then that little sapsucker, he jumped probably 3 feet, 4 feet between the chairs over on the Allison chair. And it kind of scared her. She wasn't anticipating that. But he popped over there and jumped across those chairs like it was nothing. So we are really, really excited to see him doing so well after having that surgery. Always, and we would have been fine. I mean, you know, with his attitude, he would have been, if we'd have had to remove his leg. And the thing was, it wasn't so much, it was to keep him out of pain. Because that deformed socket was really causing him some issues as he grew up. And so the fact that he's not in pain and he's doing as well as he's doing now, that was just great. We were really happy. Oh, welcome to Alabama, Fleabag. $71D. That looks proofy. I don't think it is though. I think it's just a really shiny, really shiny pea mint. That looked proofy though. 71D. Oh, nice. Whip some steps. Sweet. Man, I had some really nice war nickels that I let go of this last couple of auctions. I think I'm going to try to look for some more. Those seem to be really popular for upgrade. I need to try to do a little better on the what I get them for, but those seem to be quite popular. I'm telling you, you get those nickels in your book, they really make a nice addition. There's the Todd hitting the slots. Oh, we haven't done shirt of the day. We have not done. Nobody has asked for shirt of the day. Do I need to stop doing shirt of the day? Let me know. Shirt of the day.
No, you can't, because I just ordered one.
The fact that there's a highway to hell and only a stairway to heaven says a lot about the anticipated traffic numbers. The fact that there's a highway to hell and only a stairway to heaven says a lot about the anticipated tracker numbers. And Allison says, we must continue with shirt of the day because she ordered more. 74D. Thank you, Buster and Barnacles. Yeah, that's right, Kevin. I got 3 or 4 new ones right now so we'll have new and updated shirts for the next few weeks. 72p. Box is not cooperating today. It's been a while since we found a proof too. I'd be happy to find a little proofy proof. $71D. $72p. $71D. Has anybody looked on Pa's community page to see if he's going to be streaming this afternoon? I'm pretty sure Rick will be on at the regular time. $20.21. 39 watching, 63 likes. Thank you, BH Ringer. We're doing pretty good. Always good when you can close in on 75 likes in the first box. 72p. $71D. Hey, old Bill. Okay, thank you, Dad. Spare change. $71D. Thank you, BH Ringer. Oop, NC Prospectors hit the slots. $71D. We did find a DDO last week. That was cool. Those are getting harder to find. For everybody but Pa. Pa is the DDO king. $71D. So I'd never been in a Kirkland's before. Did anybody ever shopped in Kirkland's for home furnishings and stuff? Pretty cool little store. We bought some throw blankets for put on our new couch, and got Allison a cool little cushion for her wheelchair to sit on. It was a kind of a neat little store. I had never been in there before. And then of course we had to go to Hobby Lobby. No, it's not a Costco. Everything in there is made in China. I thought that was funny. Allison would turn it over and look at the tag on the back. It's made in China. But they had some sales going on, and then she wanted to make a new Afghan blanket for to put on her chair in there for football season, and so she was needing black and white yarn, and she had said, "Well, I need to see what I got at home." And then she looked on her app for Hobby Lobby and saw that yarn was 30% off. She said, "You might not want to carry me to Hobby Lobby with yarn 30% off." Although we did really good. I think she got enough yarn to do her blanket for like $3 a, what do they call them? Skein. So she is ready to start crocheting. She's going to do a black and white houndstooth design with a red or crimson border. She may have to make 2 or 3 of them so that she can have a lucky blanket. And then she's got a rotation. Thanks to you guys, she has a rotation of pocket coins. Alright, this is going to be an empty container, so this will be a little loud, so watch your ears if you have earbuds or headphones on. I'm dumping this into an empty container. And done. Wow, what a dud box. I am sorry, J-Ram. I am sorry. You have to admit, though, J-Ram, that was a kicking 64 Kennedy we found for you a couple weeks ago. That thing was a blazer. It was blast white. It was so white, I thought it was a 2021 or something. I didn't see it by the edge because it was so white. 71D. Maybe we can do a repeat. We had last row magic that week. Found a 64. And I think it was like the last 10 rows that we found the other one. Just the bottom half of the box ended up having some goodies in it. And that happens a lot with these type of boxes. 72p, 67 likes. Thank you, Chris. 74D. $72p. Oh, I know. We'll get you a couple of 1 ounces though for if we do two. If we do 2 skunk boxes, that's not too bad a return with silver being over $30 an ounce. So you won't be doing too awful bad. Or 1 ounce. You can do 1 ounce for both boxes. 1 ounce. Sorry about that. A 1 ouncer at $31 an ounce. 71D. You meant what I know? $71D. Is the weather heating up for you guys? We've been seeing upper 80s and warm nights too. It's not getting cool at night anymore. I miss the cool nights. Although I did get me a new blanket. I have to have covers when I sleep. I mean, and the house has got to be cool enough to support it. So I bought, but in the summertime, I mean, it's only, you kind of got to keep the power bill in mind to some point. We almost don't run air during the day until it hits like 80 degrees, then it kicks on. But at night, I like to cool it down where I can get under my blanket. But I bought me, at Kirkland's, I bought a summertime blanket, kind of a lighter blanket. Okay, well, good. That's kind of good. So that way we just don't have to worry about it. Thank you, Dad Spare Change, for that update. Yeah, that's like I'm not as think you dumb I am. When Allison had her eye surgery, one of those nurses wanted to take me home. Allison wouldn't let him. She said, "He's mine."
She was the one that blew the vein, too.
Do what?
She was the one that blew that vein.
Oh, was she? That witch. Yeah, I'll have to see that. Paul caught a big catfish today.
Oh, nice.
He's got a picture on his, did he put it on his community page or something? $71D. Oh, okay. I got you. Paul just did a short live stream. If anybody wants to jump over and see the fish he caught. $71 deep. I'm glad to see he's feeling better. Last roll, J-Ram. Last roll. That's funny, NC Prospectors. I had the same issue. Allison loved to fish. And when we were dating, I had an uncle that had a little catfish pond. And me and her and two of our other friends went out there to fish. And my granddad, he had a Zebco 404 or 707. And he was just over the moon about that. He's like, you just take that reel right there and you'll catch some fish on it. I didn't catch fish on it all day long, but Allison wore it out. We both had rods, and so I would throw out and she would throw out. Well, she would catch fish, so she would reel it in, and I had to deal with the fish. I'd just hand her my rod, and then I'd bait the other rod and throw it out. Well, then she'd have a fish. So we just kept exchanging rods all day long. She loaded up. We had a bunch of catfish. One of the friends that was with us loved the fish fry, so we took them back, and I cleaned them and cooked them that night. That was one of our best good friends, and she's no longer with us. Sad, sad to see your friends go. All right, sorry about that, J-Ram. That was not what I intended.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
But we can just continue in with the next box. No need to wait because J-Ram has got them both. No need to wait. We have our next giveaway at 75 likes. If you'd like to, thank you, BH Ringer, for doing that. There's the link to Paul's fish video if you want to check it out. I don't see anything obvious, J-Ram. Nothing obvious. I'm going to take a quick little break while we changing the box here and run to the bathroom. Here's the picture of Paul's fish they caught. I can't really make it any bigger, but there's a lot of fish there. That's a lot of catfish. Cool deal. Thank y'all for putting that up there for my mods. All right, I will be right back. Talk amongst yourself. All right, I'm back. I am back. Roll number 1 in the new box. How are we doing on likes? Have we get to that 75 likes yet? Thank you, Elizabeth. 71D. $68. Good deal. Thank you, Chris. Good deal. $70 likes. Thank you, Chris Helm. 75 likes. We have a silver quarter and a war nickel. Quarters are worth over $5 a piece now. That silver's up so high. Pretty nice little giveaway prize there. Can't get mad at a silver quarter. Had an old buddy of mine that out of the blue sent me some pictures from an old fishing trip at Gunnersville, Alabama that we made, and we killed them that day. Man, they were hitting top water, and we caught over 80 fish that day. And he had some pictures on his phone that we took afterward holding up some of the fish, and he saw those and thinking about me and sent them to me on a text. And I called him, we got to talking. It was really nice to kind of reconnect with him. I still consider him one of my best friends, and I was working night shifts, and at where I worked at, we worked 5 days, but we worked Monday night till Friday night. So we worked out when I was on night shift on Saturday mornings. And so we were tournament fishing. And so Saturday mornings was the tournament. And so I just finally, I had to tell him, I said, look, I don't have enough vacation to burn to make all these tournaments. And so luckily his son was kind of getting into fishing again. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise. I kind of stepped back and did my thing, and he reconnected with his son on the fishing side. They were always close, but and started fishing tournaments and things with his son. But now his grandson is getting up in age and doing more things, which, as you all know that have had and raised kids, takes more of the dad's time to get them from here to there and to all the practices and everything. So now his son's kind of had to step away from fishing the tournaments, and so I think we're going to start hooking up, and he's retired too, so hooking up and start doing some fishing again. I look forward to doing that. And especially since, back then it was a grind. I mean, up at 3 in the morning, fish all day, come back in at dark that night. Coin Junkie AG hit the slots. It's not as easy to do that as it once was. And I have responsibilities here, and he understands that. So, but with us both being retired now, we can just do a little, little local trip and be back mid-afternoon or whatever, and we don't have to be there. Yep, I love my bass fishing. Now, my dad was a crappie fisherman. Thank you, Chris. I haven't ever got rid of my fishing stuff. I've sold a few lures and stuff, and I dabbled with putting it all on the marketplace, but I never did. I'm glad I didn't. I was hoping one day that maybe we could reconnect. I had a boat for years, and I just got where when I couldn't use it anymore, and I didn't want to just sit there and watch it rot in the carport. And anybody that has ever had boats, Paul's spare time, Paul could probably relate for sure as many problems as he's had out of that pontoon boat. But if you got an old boat and you don't use it, it's just waiting on the next thing to break down. You got to keep them in the water. You got to keep them running. Yeah, there you go, Dad. Spare change. I had an old Ranger bass boat. It was a great boat, and I got my use out of it. Allison told me I ought to get me another boat, but I don't know. We might look at it down the road. My son's got a truck that he's not really happy with it. I mean, but it's free, so there is that. That was his vehicle that I bought him, and he's gotten his use out of it, but daily trips to work and back, gas mileage is not that great. He's flirted with getting cars here and there. He never has pulled the trigger because his credit sucks. So he don't want to. He pay $500 a month for a Toyota Camry, but so he's not jumped off that bridge yet. But if he ever does get there, I may buy his truck from him, and then I can think about maybe starting to get a little boat or something so that I can fish a little more regular. We've got a little pond here in the neighborhood, but it's just not my kind of fishing.
There's lots of snakes.
Do what?
Lots of snakes.
Yeah, there's snakes down there. Allison says, you ought to carry the dog down there. And there was the guy last time I went warned me about a big old water moccasin they had been seeing around. So, will me hit the slots? Flea bag breaks out the oil can. Y'all watch out. $71D. $72D. I bought this cup. I did not realize, I already showed it to you. I didn't realize it was pink. I'm colorblind. So I was drinking out of it one day. My daughter says, Dad, you know that cup pink, don't you? I was like, no. But I really like it. The top on it is kind of cool. It's magnetic. And so it just comes right off and pop it back on. Now, if you knocked it off the table, it's probably not going to maybe not stay on there, but as far as sealing your coffee and keeping it hot, that's a cool little idea. I really like how they did that. And then when you wash it, because you always have to try to get under those movable caps, but that one just pops right off and you can wash it and not have issues. Yep, Paul's spare time, grow the hobby. That's right. That's cool too that Paul does that. If you have a child, under 18 that I don't know remember exactly what the requirements were. They don't have to live with you, but he does ask if they be willing to sit down and watch the stream. You can send him an email with your details, and he does. I think it's free box hunt to try to get our younger crowd into the hobby. So pretty cool all that he does to benefit and advertise for the hobby. He does a lot with that. Just an all-around great guy. $71D. Yeah, I don't do well. I can see color, but I just don't do well in identifying color sometimes. Matter of fact, we were looking for yarn. Allison has sent me before to get a skein of yarn that she needed a certain color on, and I always have to find me some little sales lady or salesman or something to come and help me, because I can't. I actually downloaded an app that will identify color to use when I'm in that kind of situation that I'm having to get something that's a certain color. Oop, there's Fleabag. See, Fleabag is a master at lubricating the slot machine to his advantage. Case in point. Fleabag is back in action. 72p. $74D. Roll number 12. Not seeing as many of the newer coins in this box. Wouldn't mind seeing a few old ones though. As Hunting Southwest Ohio says, a little shine Y. 82p. Talk to it, Fleabag. I think my boxes are deaf because I haven't seen anybody talk silver out of a box here yet. They could just have selective hearing though. Could just be selective hearing. $71D. 74D. Come on, DDO. I was sitting in the waiting room where Allison was back having her eye surgery. Of course, I had all her phone and all that kind of stuff with me, and her phone was in a bag. And I was sitting there. There was this lady that was in there too that was playing a game with the sound on, and every little it sounded like Candy Crush or something. Her phone was beeping and whirling, making all kind of crazy noises every time she did something, and you know, it's a little small waiting room, kind of annoying, you know. And in my mind, I was like, golly, lady, you know, turn that down or put in some earbuds or do something. And about that time, my son, for whatever reason, calls Allison's phone, and she's got a ringtone for him that's from the Family Guy. And that little baby, I don't know that show, so I don't know any of the characters, but he's in there next to the bed with his mom. He's saying, Mom, Mom, Mama, Mom, Mom, Mama, 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 Mama. And it went on and on and on. Well, that's Allison's ringtone for Jacob. And so that thing goes off in that waiting room, and I'm trying to dig through the bag to try to find it to answer it or turn it off, hoping he'll hang up or something. And I finally got to it. Everybody was sniggering in the waiting room. I said, I'm sorry about that. $71D. 2003. That's funny. 2 2003 and 2 2005 NIFCs today is all we got to show for our efforts. Out of 2 boxes. So I don't think Copper Owl, he is going to be out of town. He will not be streaming this week. So Sunday will be kind of not much on as far as the regular streams that I know that, you know, I associate with our group. I know there will be other people. I think Coin Crew, I know he does his Sunday auction stream. Haven't been on there in a while. May be a good day to check him out. See what he's got. I don't have much luck winning auctions on his channel for some reason. 72p. Let's see, I'm going to finish the top half and then I'll refresh my drink. JC Light Pound, hit the slots. $73D. We are almost through with May, so that will be here before we know it. 105 days, 13 minutes until Alabama football. So what do you think about having the 12-team playoff this year? Do you like that or no? 71. Yeah, I'm not against it at all. I like it. It's especially better this year. Oh, 2 weeks till Fleabag turns 66. I will turn 61 in August. But I'm really kind of like it from the standpoint of with all the changes going on here at Alabama. I would expect to see some fall off from our usual production, and so with the 12-team playoff being in effect, hey Jesse Crookenberg, hopefully that will still, we won't have as much fall off to not be able to make a 12-team playoff. So kind of give some wiggle room for our new coach to get his feet on the ground and see what he can do. And 57 in August says net thing. What day is your birthday? Net thing. $73D. The 9th. Mine's the 19th. And my sister's is the 20th. It's kind of funny. And my anniversary is the 16th. Would be 38 years this year, babe?
Huh?
Will be 38 years this year. 38 years married and be like 44 or so that we've been together. 43 years together. That's a long time. Seems like it was yesterday sometimes, though. Hey, Mark S. Brian Jensen, how are you doing? Brian Jensen will be 67 in July. Alley Cat just had a birthday. She was happy to hit the ripe old age of 29. Oh, nice. That's cool, Brian. Glad to see some longevity out there. It's funny, our friends, we had a very small group of friends that married. We all married within a few years of each other. And all of that, us three couples, stayed married all these years. There's, so much divorce. I'm a child of divorce relationships, so I know sometimes it may be necessary, but I just kind of always thought it was kind of cool that our little group stayed together for so long. We've lost the husband of one of those groups a couple of years ago, suddenly. Going on 32 years in December. $76 likes. Thank you. Let's get that going. 75 likes. And while that's running, I'm going to get me something else to drink. Keep my vocal cords lubricated. 75 likes. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. And there we go. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. 41 seconds to go. 41 seconds. We've got 34 people up in here. Make sure you get that. Hey, Crazy Jim. That exclamation GAWN if you would like a chance to win. 34 people in. We got 28 seconds. Nettie Susan, how are you? Thanks for coming in today. 22 seconds. 22 seconds to get in. Maybe Nettie Susan or some of you coming in can bring us some. Thank you, Elizabeth. Bring us some silver luck because we are struggling. 6 seconds to go. 6 seconds. 6 seconds to go. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Let's change the screen. Yep, I'm on the wrong thing there. Let me close that and get the right screen up. There we go. All right, let's pick a winner. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for being here today. Winner is Vincent Caparina. Vincent Caparina has won the 75 likes. It is a quarter, silver quarter, and a war nickel. So congratulations, Vincent. You have won the 75 likes. Whoop, whoop. There we go. There we go. All right, let's continue on. Congratulations, Vincent. Get back to the chitty chat. $72D. I'm going to empty. I got to change the container, so I got to get an empty container. This will be loud, so watch your ear holes. We do have a short auction that will be going on. Here we go. It's going to be loud. Watch your ears. Few items up for auction after the streams. There is a list in the description of this stream if you want to preview that. Hey, Jim Meadows. Jim Meadows. We were talking about that big box of silver that Rob, one of Rob's subscribers, found and shared pictures with him. 900 silver, I think, or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. But I did notice it was a flat box. It was not a double stack box. So that's kind of interesting. And I think all the Walking Liberties that Dad Spare Change found was in a flat box also. So it's kind of funny. The double stack boxes have done really well on occasion. We had a 106 silver box that was in a double stack, but you know, the mega boxes that I've seen found of late have been celebrating my birthday. Nice, good job, Jim. A Yoo-hoo. I haven't had a Yoo-hoo. Golly. I can't remember the last time I had a Yoo-hoo. Yeah, I remember having as a child, as a kid, I remember buying a Yoo-hoo at the store, and I opened it. Yep. 582 walkers in one box and 258 walkers in the other box. Silver Ditchins in the house, just getting home from work. I'm glad you can make. Hey, La Okamoto. if anybody could bring us some silver luck, the guy named with the silver namesake should be able to do it. So hopefully Silver Addiction will bring us some silver, because we are struggling. But I don't know many people that hunt both style boxes like me, and I don't keep record. I'm an awful record keeper. You know, the big boxes that we found of multiple silver. Jim Cantor had a box that had 40 something in it. Hunting Southwest Ohio had a box with 106, with 90 something, 95 I think. 90s in it, so a lot of Benjis and Kennedys. No Walkers though, that was funny. But you know, out of a double stack box. But I don't know many people that hunt both styles. Rob does; he gets both styles, and I'm not sure. I'd be interested to know some people, somebody that keeps the records, the ratio of silver found flat versus double stack, if they were on equal footing. I may have to pose I may shoot Rob an email to see if he can probably answer that right off the top of his head. But I'd almost bet my silver stack that he's got the numbers wrote down somewhere. Yeah, but I was saying I was drinking a Yoo-Hoo. I bought a Yoo-Hoo and opened the top and was talking, got distracted, and remembered I forgot to shake it up. So I committed to doing that without the top on it. And it got ugly quick. There was Yoo-Hoo everywhere. You get both styles. So what are you seeing, Vincent? I don't know how many boxes you've hunted to date, or as far as ratio, do you see more silver in the flat boxes versus the double stack? For me, just off the top of my head, consistently seen maybe more silver in the double stack boxes. But see, right now I'm dealing with having you know, issue with getting uncirculated boxes on my flat boxes. So it's, you know, I've gone through a ton, as well as John Bryan have gone through more than me of the flat boxes with 2023Ds in it. What's up, Robert Bruce? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in today. Sure, everybody in here has subscribed to the channel, and if you have not, I would appreciate it if you would consider that. Here for some knowledge. Well, I'm sure these guys in the chat will be able to help you out. Because most of my knowledge I've learned from them. I know a thing or two, but I would not even consider myself even loosely to be an expert. But I luckily have been blessed with such a great subscriber base and family of coin collectors and enthusiasts that are always in here with us on Saturdays. And we can for sure find the answers amongst the group if I can't help you. Yeah, I guess so, Kevin. These are Brinks boxes, I believe, and my Loomis boxes are flat boxes. So I don't know if that's that way across the board everywhere, but you know, the Loomis boxes are the flat for me, and Brinks are the double stack for my area. $71D. $74D. I think the most I've ever found in a flat box has been about 15 or so silver in a flat box, somewhere in there, nowhere near what I've found. And you know, only a couple have been huge. True roe hunting, the last couple of weeks I found an 82D mint mark. Mint mark, always, yeah, that's a copper. I'm assuming we're talking a penny. Thing for me, I put pictures side by side, is determining the small date of the one coin. Oh, okay, you're looking at the small date, large date. Hey there, Hunting Southwest Ohio. You know, once you learn how to look at that too, it's pretty obvious on the 82, the large date, small date. Let me see. Paul said he's going to be a little bit late, so let me look at something right quick. See if I can find a good picture. For the 82. The 70 and the 60 are harder to tell, but the 82, once you... All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to change back over to my Discord. No, I'm not. It's going to be on my... All right. All right, so here's the 82. The picture it's showing now is the large date. And the thing that I look for is, let me see if my cursor will show. See the 2 here? And the back edge, you have the curve. And then it's a straight line from the back of the curve to it starts the bottom of the 2 to the serif there. You see how that's a straight back? Well, on the small date, you can see how the 2 is curved. It has a contour to the back. And that's how I tell the difference between the large date, small date, is the curvature on the back of that 2. And once you recognize that, I mean, it's really easy. There's the large date has a straight back, and the small date has the curve for the 2, a little more ornate, if you will. So that's the way I tell on the 82. Large date straight, small date has a little bit of curvature to it. So I hope that helped. I hope that helped. But once you see that, it's really easy to identify the large date, small date. For the now it's a little bit harder on the 70 and the 60, but it there too. You know, once you know how to look at that O, it's you kind of grab hold of that. Well, you're welcome, Chris. Thank y'all. 1980. There's a hold coin. I don't count those as miscellaneous. I've been B8 ringer hit the slots. I've been throwing those in the car and using on the paper stuff to get rid of them. The coin machine won't take them. $74D. You're welcome, Robert. Always glad to take a little break there to help with some information, especially if I feel comfortable in what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not going to spew information out there that I'm not confident that about what I'm talking about. 71D. Oh yeah, there's the you're talking about the copper, the small date copper. That's yeah, that's I guess you be a unicorn there or something, mythical creature that will never be found by us mortals. All right, all right. Yell at them for me too. I haven't had to yell at a kid in a while. Tell them Walker said silver ditching. That'll get them to toe the line. 82P. 72P. Well, thank you, Crafty. I try to not spread misinformation. There's enough of that out there. $72. Hunting Southwest Ohio. I'll take a box tonight if you have one available. $72P. Yeah, I need I need a bunch of the early dates. You know, in the 20s and 30s. I mean, I've got everything up to that. Resting up, it's not going too good. It's kind of been a struggle, to be honest there, Jim. Kind of been a struggle. I have a nice 39 Walker tonight in the auction if anybody's needing one for an album. 39P. $71D. 71D. 2-hour countdown until croc. I saw a thing on YouTube. Somebody had a pet hyena, and it was, you know, they're making that sound that, all right, put me up as number one. Number one. Now I'll try not to fall asleep. 80 likes. Nice. Thank you, BH Ringer. Thank everybody so much for being a part of the stream today. Means a lot. Means a lot to see y'all in here, spending your time with Walker. And Miss Alley Cat. $71D. If you are not a superstar member of the stream, Lance, which costs $10, then it's $5 shipping. $5 shipping for, unless if you buy something that I can stamp mail, like if it's a single coin that I can stamp mail, shipping's free. But if it requires me to ship it in a box or a package, then it's $5 shipping. But Superstar members get free shipping as a perk. Free shipping as a perk. I remember my mom and stepdad had a Schnauzer, Scottish Terrier. You're welcome, Hunting Southwest Ohio. They named him Great Scott. And Crafty was talking about those puppy teeth. My mom was walking by and he nipped at her heel, and I mean laid her foot open. And I'm surprised I don't have more scars, but it was always when Angus was first with us that I was bleeding from somewhere. But he's much better now. He's a cutie patootie. $72D. $71D. Thank you, Dad Spare Change. There's a partial list. Probably couldn't get it all in on the one line, but Dad Spare Change is putting up a list of the auction items today. You can also check that out on the on the description in the stream. I need to get back to putting that in my community page. That would make it much easier for you guys to take a gander at it if you wanted to. I've done that before, but for whatever reason, the last few times I haven't done that. I'll try to get back to doing that. Put that on my list. 72. No way that one's going to go through the machine. I have to put it over there to spin somewhere. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. I tell you what, if there's a plus for cats, it's that they don't chew things like dogs. I mean, I lost a pair of sunglasses the other day to Angus. Set them down by my chair, and he got them somehow or another. Chewed the doggone ear handle or whatever off of them. Luckily, I had a backup pair, but.
Stage yet, so.
He's not as bad as he was.
No.
but they still like to chew on those hard bones and stuff that I've gotten them. And it's so funny because, I mean, Angus weighs 12, 15 pounds. Maybe not that much. Probably 12.
Probably 12, yeah.
And Walker weighs 55. And Angus will get one of those chew bones. Now, there's a dozen out there they could play with. And Angus will get one, and he'll be down there chewing on it, and Walker could take it away from him and just stand up, and he'd never be able to get it. But he won't. He'll just sit there and bark at him. And bark at him, and Angus just sitting there chewing away. It's so funny to see, though, them interact. Mainly because it's a big dog, small dog. We have one of those flea bags. We got an 18-pound cat.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. I didn't say he wasn't a good boy.
My baby. He's my nighttime.
Okay, J. Ram, I will do that. Hey, namaste. Thank you again, J. Ram, for the donation, my friend. I'm sorry the boxes aren't cooperating with us. Hey, truly amazing. You know the deal, though. Yeah, I will get with you. I will take care of you. And we will figure something out. I'll shoot you a text later.
I don't ever send me without a cat.
Now, we had a good deal with it. Walker is not a cat dog. Now, Angus isn't either, but he's not big enough to intimidate the cat. So they play together really great.
Walker doesn't hurt the cat.
Well, yeah. And today, we've never really had an instance where Walker didn't get so excited when he was in a situation that he could access the cat, so to speak. And so this morning I had went back to talk to Hannah, and I left the gate. I didn't latch the gate. And so I'm in there talking with her. 2006 NIFC. I'm in there talking to her, and all of a sudden Walker walked into the room there with a cat laying on the bed. And they touched noses, and he smelled the cat. Now, the cat hissed at him a little bit, but didn't get the high energy reaction that we usually see until Devil Dog started doing his thing. But that was really a big step for them, and to not immediately go on the,
Chase.
high energy mode, and the cat's not scared of Walker. Used to, he would run. But of late, he's held his ground. He's not running either, so that helped Walker stay, his energy level, stay in a good position.
Walker's a hunter.
But it's getting there. If we can just, one of the things I want to work on that we know's got to be done is having a few places in the house that the cat can get up, so that he has an out when Walker, comes in the room, or if Walker gets a little bit too active. But the thing is, when the cat runs, it's on. Oh, well, great, Michael. What? Michael Ray? That's funny. That's my name.
I was gonna say, huh? What?
Did you see that?
I didn't see
Oh,
it.
you're not in chat. Michael Ray is in the chat. My name is Michael Ray. So we have the same name.
That's funny.
So thank you for coming in, Michael Ray. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it if you would. 71D.
That's funny. Oh yeah, I got bombs. Pipe bombs. I can blow myself up.
NetFiend has gone out and gifted 10 WalkerMagnet membership. Look at him go. Chris Helms, Tom Thumb, Lyle Okamoto, Kevin, Silver Addiction, Blistering Barnacles, New Marshall in town. How you doing, New Marshall? Good to see you. Brian Robeson and Doug Harding were all gifted membership. Thank you, Hannah. Yeah, he told me that. That's crazy. Michael Ray got the same name as me. Thank you for letting him know, Hannah, about the stream. That was mighty nice of you. And thank you so much, NetFiend. That is awesome, my friend. Very generous. Very generous of you. So welcome to all the new members. You should have a couple of emojis there you can use. I haven't done much with the emoji stuff. But yeah, tell your friends to come on in. $73D. We are trying to find our friend J Ram some silver coins in the box, or anything else actually. I mean, just I'm kind of like Jerry Clyer right now. I would just like him to shoot in here amongst us, because one of us got to have some relief here, because we have not found very much today. A little bit better than they were last week, but that's because you have been a supporter of the channel from the get-go, NC Prospectors, and I appreciate it very much, my friend. That was funny last night. I was interested in one of Rob's items in the auction. Yeah. I've got, I don't know, probably over 100 pounds of copper pennies, probably, at least. I got about 12, 14 containers, and each container weighs about 15 pounds, so got a few pounds. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's been a member of the channel from the get-go, and that are doing all they do to support. Yeah, y'all make some suggestions to me for stuff. They're kind of hard to do because they have to be a certain size, but I could get with Paul and see how he adjusts the gift size. Our dog is he is a according to the animal shelter. According to the animal shelter, he is a pointer mix. And so we have not, we toyed with the idea, but I'm not spending money for a DNA test. But we toyed with the idea of having that done. But we were looking at pictures and things on, of dogs, and his head looks a lot like a Dalmatian. And he has some of the spotting as a Dalmatian. He has some of the spotting like a Dalmatian. So, but he's just a good old hound dog.
But he's got hunting instinct.
Yeah. And I haven't checked his feet. I've heard that if they have lab blood in them, that they'll have webbed toes a lot of times. So I haven't checked his paws to see if his toes are webbed. Oh, they've seen them, Hannah. Oh, you're welcome, Hunting Southwest Ohio. I think those should do very well, I hope. Truly a great cause that you are putting on there, and so I thought that would be hopefully that would be well received. That's not tonight though, right? Hunting Southwest Ohio, it's next weekend. Yeah, I thought those would go over good, especially, considering what that charity organization does. Hunting Southwest Ohio, if y'all are not familiar with him and his channel, I know a lot of you are, but super generous guy that's always looking for ways to give back to the community. And he does a charity benefit auction for the Gary Sinise Foundation. And that will be coming up, I think, next week. I don't think it's this Saturday, but next Saturday maybe. And he will be auctioning all the items that he does along with the box hunts. He'll be doing box hunts too, but all the auction item proceeds will go to the Gary Sinise Foundation, which is it. Huh?
Does he take donations too?
Yeah, I've sent some really nice stuff.
Remind me.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's great. Hunting Southwest Ohio, Allison wanted me to remind her when we have the stream, she would like to donate to that cause too.
It's a great cause.
Yeah, super cause. They help build houses for disabled vets and things of that nature. So check him out. Coin Junkie hits the slots. Look at him go. Look at him go. Next Saturday. Okay, so it's not this Saturday tomorrow. Next Saturday. And Rick, by the way, Hunting Southwest Ohio is fixing to take off for a metal detecting hunt. I know how much you love to do that, so good luck with that, my good friend, and be safe on your trip. He will stream tonight and be leaving tomorrow. So look like Truly Amazing needs some walkers if somebody could help him out. Somebody could help him out. Or her, him or her. You're welcome. Somebody will be able to get you some walkers. Teresa, that's all. I thought you were a her, and I couldn't remember, Teresa. I'm sorry about that. Try it one more time. And if it doesn't work, I will. There we go. You got it now. Thank you, JC. Robert Bruce said, my mother had a wire-haired fox terrier that was only about 18 pounds. Yeah, that's this dog, Robert. I mean, he is so used to playing with, Angus is so used to playing with Walker that he doesn't know he's not a big dog. He had no clue that he's not a big, and when I carry him to the dog park, I mean, y'all will not believe it. I mean, I'm sure it's not that exceptional, I don't guess, but it is to me in having seen it. But when they have weight restrictions at the dog park, and so they have an area that's for small dogs that weigh 15 pounds or less, I believe. Actually, it's more than that, but yeah, it's like 30 pounds or less. And then they have a large dog park for the bigger dogs. And so when I was carrying them, I would have to carry both of them at the same time. And I couldn't stay in. The Walker was too big for the small dogs. And Angus was supposedly too small for the big dogs. And so I would put Walker over on the big side, and then I would stay on the small side with Angus. And so I was talking to a lady there, and my back was to the fence, and she looked over my shoulder and said, "Oh my gosh." And I turned around and looked, and so they have like 8-foot chain link fence that separates all the different parks. And Walker climbed the fence and jumped over the fence to get over there to Angus, because that's his buddy, that's his playmate. And so, but he climbed that 8-foot high chain link fence to get over to the side that Walker does. And I mean, Angus was, and he's done it 4 or 5 times. And so now I try to go on days when the part's not real busy, and I just keep them in the same side. All right, Michael.
On the big side.
Thanks for coming in today, Michael. I appreciate it very much. Hope you enjoy your lunch. But I watch them, and I can, when the part's not real busy, I can kind of monitor it well. But he bought, there don't matter if it's a Malamute, German Shepherd, Labradoodle, or whatever. He plays with them just like any other dog, and people are amazed at how, courageous he is, I guess. They think it's hilarious, but he does well. He's not afraid of anything.
But he doesn't ever challenge them either.
No, but on the other hand, Walker is really protective of him.
Right.
I've had several instances where I've just kind of watched them, and if another dog was being a little aggressive, not mean aggressive, but just playing hard, because Angus has a tendency to roll over on his back sometimes. And that's not a good position to be in if you're faced with a large dog. But I have seen on multiple occasions when things kind of get a little rough, Walker will nose his way in between them. I mean, I have actually watched him bump the other dog with his chest to get him between him and Angus. It's just amazing to watch their interaction.
Such a smart dog, though.
He is. He's extremely smart.
Angus not so much.
Yeah.
I love him. But Walker.
Allison is being so ugly.
Not being ugly.
You are being ugly.
Not as smart as Walker.
Allison says that Angus is about 3 French fries short of a Happy Meal.
I didn't say that. I just said he's not as smart as Walker. Walker's a very intelligent dog.
Let me see what you're saying. See, I got a row of $50 from the bank that were all bicentennial halves. Should I pick out the best ones and send them out to be graded? They would have to be exceptional, Robert Bruce. They would really have to be exceptional. You just have to look at the value. Let's see, we got plenty of time. Let me check over on the gray sheet and see. There's not enough value in bicentennial $50.
He makes me get rid of them.
Now, if it's just something that's what you like, and you would like to have that coin protected, then go for it. But it costs a fair amount of money to have things graded and put in capsules, and so it's not really cost effective unless you just like to have slab coins. So a bicentennial half. Oh, I didn't log in. Give me just a second. Hey, Shell Bell. Just popping in to drop a like. WalkerMagnet headed out to the luncheon. Missed you all. See you next week. We miss you too, Shell Bell.
Enjoy.
Super proud of that young man of yours, though. So let me see if I can find this page on the. All right, here's the breakdown. This is for a Philadelphia minted bicentennial coin, Robert. And so unless you had a perfect grade, or so a mint state 67, which would just have to be a crazy exceptional coin, is worth $1,600. But you're more likely to see this low mint state or even AU. So if just out of the mint state at an AU 58, the coin's not worth but $1.50, and it's going to cost you, close to $20 to have it graded. So it doesn't really make sense to grade bicentennial halves unless you're good enough to be able to recognize it as being a very, very exceptional coin. It's just not worth it. Just not worth it. Because you're only 3 or 4 spots out of being the best that's graded as a mint state 67. it goes from $1,620 at a 67. A 64 is $4.10. So it's not a very gradable coin unless you know it's just crazy quality. $73D. I'm not a huge fan of grading coins. I've graded a few, but with the exception of these Ultra Cameo, the 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars, I got mint state 70s on those because they come straight out of the package from the mint and went straight to be graded. But I don't have a lot of good luck on grading stuff. Now, we did grade something for Michael Erickson that come back really nice on a 96 W dime. He got a top pop on it, which was pretty cool. I never realized. Now, you got to think about coins. Just because the gray sheet says that it's worth this much, it's really and truly only worth what somebody's willing to pay you for it. You very rarely ever get the value back. As far on, unless it's something like a super clean Morgan or some kind of coins of those natures. But on your average dimes, and the coin that he had graded, gray sheet value was around somewhere in the 400s or 300s, and I couldn't ever see anybody paying that much for a top pop dime. Certainly still a great coin that was graded, and could certainly, I don't know, I'm assuming he got it in a mint set, so it was in the packaging, so he doesn't have a lot of money in it, I wouldn't think. So I could maybe see him getting $100 or so maybe for that dime, which would still be quite the return on the 10-cent piece. $82p. $71D. Well, even in a mint packaging, BH Ringer, in my opinion, there's going to be issues. I sent a 74D DDO that was in a mint package. It was still in the government packaging. My mistake was, I think that I took it out of the packaging and sent it. I should have sent the whole plastic mint package to PCGS to have it graded, but I didn't. And so even still in the cellophane from the mint, that coin got a mint state 63. So, I think one of the important things to do if you do send something in, if you find a variety or an error on a coin still in the mint packaging, do not take it out of the package. Send the whole thing in with it still in the mint package, and I think you can do better that way than if they think this was just a loose coin. But yeah, I agree with Crafty, but I think you're more likely to see mid mint state 63s, 64s, and maybe a 65. It still takes a crazy coin to get up into the 67s to of course, mint state 70s. So even though it's not been touched by human hands, that does not ensure you a great grade. So again, I know that J Ram's not with us.
Game over, man. Game over.
Another lackluster box. All right, let me change this out. I'm going to empty this. It's going to be a little loud, so watch your ears. All right, I'm going to wash my hands. Nick Molder, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. I'm going to wash my hands, run to the bathroom, and when we get back, we will start the auction. So as Dad Spare Change said, make sure you are 89 likes. Thank you, Chris. Make sure you are refreshed so that you will be doing okay today, kinda. Well, I hope kinda turned into for sure for you, Nick. I hope you get to the other side of kinda. And I will be back in just a minute. All right. I am back. So we ended up with 5 NIFCs there. I'll give J-Ram a little something for those. All right, so auction item for today. Number 1, we have a, make sure you are refreshed on your chat. And first up, we have a 1997 silver proof set. 5 coin set, so you have a 90% half dollar, 90% quarter, and 90% dime. It does have the COA with it. And so that will be the first item up with a starting bid of $1. $1. So Lance Parker is in at 15. Lance is in at 15. Lance is in at 15. $1 for a 1971S. That's the proof set. All silver. The half, quarter, and dime are silver. Ricky the Scotty is back at 16. Ricky is in at 16. I'm going to get the scope backed off here, and I will put them under Dad Spare Change is at 17. And I will go to the big screen on the scope so that I can, we have Dad Spare Change is at 17. Dad Spare Change at 17. And I will try to showcase some of these. Dad Spare Change at 17. Net Fiend at 18. Ricky the Scotty with a little bit behind Lance Parker at 19. Dad Spare Change is at 20 now. Dad Spare Change has the bid at 20. Dad Spare Change, Ricky you beat just a little bit. Ricky at 22 now though. Ricky at 22. Lance, you are a little bit behind at 27. A little bit behind. We have Ricky the Scotty has the bid at 22. Ricky the Scotty has the bid at 22. It's a 1997 silver proof set. You have a 90% silver quarter, half, and dime, along with beautiful proof 97S penny and nickel. Penny and nickel. So we had Lance Parker at 21. No, Ricky had it at 22. Last bid was Ricky at 22. Lance is back. Lance comes back at 23. Lance is at 23 for the 97 silver proof set. 97 silver proof set. We have Lance. Lance Parker is at 23. Lance is at 23. Hey, freaking awesome. We have Lance has the bid at 23. Ricky the Scotty at 24. Ricky at 24. Ricky is at 24. Ricky the Scotty has the bid. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Net Fiend. Thank you, Dad Spare Time. Thank you, Lance Parker. Everybody that has bid. We have Ricky the Scotty right now at 24. Lance is out. Lance Parker is out. We have Ricky at 24. Ricky at 24 for a 97 silver proof set with the COA. We have Ricky at 24. Go ahead and start counting it down, BH Ringer. Going once. Going once to Ricky at 24. Going once to Ricky at 24. Thanks to everybody for the bids. Silver coins, 90% silver. The half dollars now at 90% are over $10, with silver being what it is. All right, going twice. Continue on and going twice, and all in fair warning. BH Ringer, count it on down. All in fair warning. You can go a little quicker there, BH Ringer. You don't have to do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All in fair warning. All in fair warning, and then sell it. All in fair warning, and then sell it. Congratulations, Ricky. Sold to Ricky the Scotty for $24. 24. Thank you, sir. And that will be $5 shipping on that, Ricky. I don't think you are a Superstar member. So thank you, sir. I appreciate it. One gone. All right, next up we have 2 Barber Dimes. 1912 and a 1906. 1912 and a 1906. That is a super nice set, Ricky. Congratulations. Appreciate you. So we have 2 Barber Dimes. 1912D. There's the 1912. It's got a little more wear than the other one, but I love the dark toning on him. There's the D. Has a really nice rim on it. Got a little bit of damage on it, but 2 nice little Barber Dimes. There's a 1912, and then here's the 1906. A little bit, and it could be an old cleaning on it. I don't know. Got Liberty is well represented there. And there's the reverse, has some dark toning on the back. A little bit of a rim ding there, but not too bad. Not too bad. So we had a starting bid of $1, and Hunting Southwest Ohio is at 5. Hunting Southwest Ohio at 5. Christopher ties at 7. Hunting Southwest Ohio at 8. Christopher comes back at 9. Christopher comes back at 9. Hey, Paula Abrams. Hope you are doing well. So we have Christopher Ty is at $9. We have Hunting Southwest Ohio comes back at 10. We are at $10 for the little Barber Dimes. We have a 1906, and then we have a Denver Minted 1912. 2 little Barber Dimes. I can get them both right there together. Y'all can admire them together. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at 10. Let's start counting it down there, BH Ringer. Start counting it down. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at 10. Fair to middling. Well, sometimes that's the best you can do, right? Sometimes that's the best you can do. All right, going once. Thank you, Christopher Ty. I appreciate it, my friend. Going once to Hunting Southwest Ohio at $10 for 2 pretty little Barber Dimes. Going once to Hunting Southwest Ohio. Let's go twice to Hunting Southwest Ohio. Once we get down to 1 bidder, we can speed up the countdown there a little bit. Speed up the countdown there a little bit. Going twice at 10 to Hunting Southwest Ohio. Going twice at 10 to Hunting Southwest Ohio. 2 little Barbers. 92 light. Thank you, Fleabag. All in fair warning to Hunting Southwest Ohio for $10. Thank you, BH Ringer. All in fair warning. And let's sell it. Thank you, B8. Thank you, Hunting Southwest Ohio. Nice little pickup there. Next up, we have a Canadian Dime, 1917. 1917 Canadian Dime. Got some dark toning to it, but pretty nice little coin. Pretty nice little coin. Hey, Hambone. 1917 Canadian Dime. We have Dad's Spare Change at 3. Dad's Spare Change is at 3. $3 for a 1917 dime. There's the reverse. Got some good detail. Got the dark coloration, but it's an old fella. It's an old fella. My scope lighting is not the best in showing this. So we have Christopher Ty is at 5. Christopher Ty comes back at 5. You have the bid right now, Christopher. Thank you, Dad's Spare Change. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher Ty at $5 for a 1917 Canadian 10-cent piece. Canadian dime. Christopher Ty is at 5. Christopher Ty at $5. Let's go once to Christopher Ty, B8 Ringer. Start counting it down. Yep, thank you, sir. Going once to Christopher Ty at $5. $19.17. Going twice. Let's go twice to Christopher. I don't see anybody else with interest right now, so go ahead and start counting it on down. Going twice to Christopher. Going twice to Christopher at $5. Nice little pickup there. Nice little pickup. All in fair warning. All in fair warning to Christopher Ty. All in fair warning to Christopher Ty. So, thank you, sir. Thank you, Big Ringer. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher, I can stamp mail this, so there will be no shipping, and I will get it to you. If you would, though, Christopher, send me your address again. Send me an email claiming the win there, and put your address on there. And if you would, yeah, I think so, too. It got great detail. It's a little dark. My scope didn't do a great job of showcasing it. But if you would, Christopher, when you do your address on the email, put it in and just the way you would put it on a letter if you were mailing something, so that I can make sure I get it worded on there right. Just so I can make sure PayPal is fine. PayPal is fine. Exclamation payment. There. Oh, somebody else has already done it. PayPal is at Mike Cargyle. So. All right, so next up we have a very nice, in my opinion, 1939 Walking Liberty. 1939 Walking Liberty. There's the reverse. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Walking Liberty, Philadelphia minted, 1939. There's the obverse. Got a little bit of wear on some of the high points, but overall a beautiful coin. 1939, Walking Liberty. Starting bid $1. Christopher Ty is at $5. We have Hunting Southwest Ohio at $10. Christopher Ty beat you a little bit there, Hambone, at $11. Christopher Ty has it at $11. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at $12. We have it at $12 to Hunting Southwest Ohio. JC Likes Pam comes in at $15. So JC has to bid at $15. 1939 P Walking Liberty, $half. JC Likes Pam has to bid at $15. Hunting Southwest Ohio comes back at $16. So Hunting Southwest Ohio is at $16 for this beautiful Walking Liberty. Beautiful Walking Liberty, 1939 P Walking Liberty. Hunting Southwest Ohio has to bid at $16. 1939. 1939. JC Likes Pam comes back at $17. Have JC at $17. JC has the bid at $17. JC is at $17. She is a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. Christopher Ty is out. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at $18. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at $18. Hunting Southwest Ohio has the bid at $18 for this beautiful Walking Liberty, 1939. All right, let's go. Going once. Going once. The Eagle is just along for the ride. Going once to Hunting Southwest Ohio at $18. Going once to Hunting Southwest Ohio at 18. JC is out. JC is out. JC is out. Go twice to Hunting South. Thank you, B8. That's good pace there. Appreciate that. We have no other bids. We can go to all in fair warning. All in fair warning, $18 to Hunting Southwest Ohio. All in fair warning to Hunting Southwest Ohio, $18. And sold. Sell it, B8 Ringer. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, B8 Ringer. Thank you, sir. Nice pickup, I believe. That was a beautiful walker. So next up, we have a proof 1968S. It is a proof coin that you can add to an album, make a nice addition to an album. And it is a proof 1968S, 40% silver. JC like Pam hit the slots. 40% silver, proof 1968S. Dasbury chain is in at 5. Thank you, William E. Christopher Ty is at 10. We have Christopher Ty at $10. Christopher Ty at $10 for a 1968S proof. 1968S proof. Kennedy $50. 40% silver. Beautiful coin. Got really good fields on it. Really clean. 1968S proof. We have Christopher Ty, I believe, is in the lead at $10. We have Christopher Ty at 10. We can go once to Christopher Ty. BH Christopher Ty is at, the bid is at $10. Oh, send it to JC like Pam. Sorry about that. I did not see that. I'm sure y'all would have cleared it up. So we got Kevin is at 12. Send to JC. I will do that. Thank you, Rick. That was very generous of you, my friend. That was very generous of you. All right, so Kevin is in. Kevin is in at $12. We have the bid for Kevin at $12 for a 68 proof. Christopher Ty is out. We can go once to Kevin then, BH Ringer. Go ahead and go once to Kevin at $12. Once to Kevin at $12. If you want to, I'll take care of the shipping. I got it, Rick. I got that. We have Kevin at 12. Are we going once? Have we gone once to Kevin? We need to go ahead and count it on down, BH Ringer. Count it on down. Going once. Going twice to Kevin at 12. Going twice to Kevin at 12. All in fair warning at $12 going to Kevin. All in fair warning. Sold to Kevin for $12. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Sold. All right, so next up, the last two items I have. First up is a 1809. I did that wrong it's an 1809 cap bust $50. Somebody has desecrated this coin with some scratches, and so could not really get any traction on it in the auction last week. So I'm going to do a buck and go on this. So 1809, it is an authentic cap bust $50 with edge lettering, and starting bid is $1. Without those scratches, this would be a $150 coin easy if you were to pay the gray sheet price. So well over $100 even if you take into account. But I don't know, just hate somebody ruined the coin. So we got some action here. We have Hunting Southwest Ohio starts us off at 10. Brian Jensen was a little bit behind. Christopher Ties at 20. Netfiend is at 25. Christopher Ty is now at 30. Christopher Ty has the bid at 30. Ricky Descani at 34. The reverse is really nice. No issues at all on the reverse. Just those scratches on the front. Ricky Descani has the bid now at 34. It just means I'm starting it at $1 and the bidding takes off from there. So the opening bid is $1 buck and go, and then the auction goes from the buck. So buck and go just means starting bid is $1. So we are at 35. 35 to Hunting Southwest Ohio. Michael Wells is in at 40. Michael Wells is in at 40. Jonathan Eason is in the house. How you doing, Jonathan? Going to try not to call you Jason this time. Is at 44. We have Jonathan Eason now at 44. Let me see if I can get. There's the edge lettering. We have Jonathan Eason at 44. There's the edge lettering that is on the halves. Jonathan Eason at 44. Michael Wells at 45. It's just a shame that somebody felt they had to scratch this coin. I don't know what they were thinking. Michael Wells at 45. Jonathan Eason is at 40. Because aside from that, it's a nice coin. 1809, cap bust. Jonathan Eason is at 49. We have Jonathan Eason at 49. If you had a typeset album, this would be a nice pickup for a typeset. I wish I had looked at it closer. 1809, Jonathan Eason at 49. Let's try it once. Going once, BX Ringer. Let's go once to Jonathan Eason at 49. G-Dub comes in at 55. G-Dub is at 55. Thank you, G-Dub. G-Dub is at 55. Jonathan Eason comes back at 58. Jonathan Eason is back at 58. Jonathan Eason at 58, G-Dub at 60. G-Dub at 60. As I said, gray sheet for this coin without that damage is around $150. So it's hard to to put a price on a coin when it's damaged in this way. So buck and go was the way to go. Gets people a good starting point, and then they can decide how much they want to go for. So right now, Jonathan Eason says 63. Jonathan Eason says 63 sounds good to him. 63 for a 1809 cap bust. G-Dub at 65. I have one more to go after this one, and that will be the end of my cap bust collection, my extras. The next coin has a little bit of wear on the shield on the reverse, in the plurus area there, but aside from that, it's in pretty good shape. So we have Jonathan Eason at 68. Jonathan Eason at 68. G-Dub comes back at 70. G-Dub is at 70. Yeah, and I can stick this other one up there just to look and see if there's what this one looks like. It may be that way. No, this one's not that way, so that's the next coin up, but it doesn't have, it does look like maybe a little doubling on the shield there. I mean, I would not, I don't know about any errors or anything. All right, Hunting Southwest Ohio, we will see you tonight, brother. I appreciate it. I'll get you that PayPal here shortly. I would not know if that would add any value to it. I mean, with the scratches on it, the damage is done there. So, but we have G-Dub at 70. Thank you, BH Ringer. That's perfect. Going once to G-Dub. Going once to G-Dub at 70. I believe that's a good price for this coin in the condition it is. As I said, without those scratches, gray sheets at around 155. Jonathan Eason says 72. Jonathan Eason says 72. Jonathan Eason at 72. I appreciate the interest, guys. We have Jonathan Eason at 72. Yeah, I'm not either. I have not really, and there's a lot of difference. There's the edge lettering, like you pointed out, the slashes and the X's can be different kind of edge lettering on it. G-Dub is at $75 for G-Dub. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, G-Dub. I appreciate it. 75. All right, let's count it down then. Jonathan's out. BH Stringer, go ahead and count it down. Going once to G-Dub at 75. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate your support in that. You have been a very good supporter on these coins. I appreciate it. You too, G-Dub. I appreciate you. G-Dub going twice. Let's go twice to G-Dub. Go twice to G-Dub at 75. All in fair warning. All in fair warning. I appreciate you guys very much in supporting me on these. Y'all have really helped out with that. And let's sell it. Sell it to G-Dub, $75. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it very much. All right, last item of the day is one that don't have the scratches, but it is an 1834 cap bust. And I love the toning on these things. I mean, it just a beautiful coin. That's what they're supposed to look like there. I had the grade on this at a VG10, somewhere in that. VG10 is my guesstimation, just looking at photo grade. And as I was showed earlier, this does have a little bit more wear on the back. Kind of odd, just in that one area there, the Polaris is a little bit wore off. Aside from that, the rest of the coin detailed on the reverse are killer. So the starting bid on this is $75 for this coin. $75. You are welcome, G-Dub. I appreciate it. Ricky the Scotty is in at $75 for the 1834 cap bust, in much better shape. Well, not really. It's not in this really crazy shape compared to the other one. It just don't have the scratches. So well worth that starting bid there. Thank you, Ricky the Scotty, at $75 for an 1834 cap bust half. Gray sheet is, around $100 on this. Jonathan Eason comes in at $78. We have Jonathan Eason at $78. Jonathan Eason at $78. Ricky the Scotty is at $80. Ricky is at $80. Thank you, guys. Ricky the Scotty has the bid at $80. I was looking it up again. 1834. There is a large date and a small date. I'm not absolutely sure how to identify them, but they're the same price across the sheet. Yeah, VG10 is $105 on gray sheet. VG10, that's what I thought it was about in that area. So where are we at? We have Ricky the Scotty has the bid right now. I'm sorry, I was behind. Jason Eason was at 82. We have Ricky the Scotty back, and Ricky is at 84. $84 for the 1834 cap bust. In fairly good shape. Got a little bit of wear there on the reverse, but overall not in bad shape for this older coin. $84. Ricky had the bid at 84. 1834 at 84. Oh, I did it. Jonathan, I did it. Dadgummit. So much for the perfect stream. I had a perfect stream going. Jonathan had the bid at 82. Now Ricky had the bid at 84. So it's not easy getting old. I do not, G-Dub. I'm sorry, I do not. I have Cashapp, Venmo, and the PayPal. Cashapp, Venmo. Okay, I appreciate it. Yep, thank you, B8 Trainer. Going once to Ricky the Scotty at 84. Jonathan had it at 82. Going once to Ricky the Scotty at 84. Going once to Ricky. Let's go twice to Ricky. Going twice to Ricky at 84. Thank you, sir. Going twice to Ricky at 84. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Jonathan. All in fair warning at $84 to Ricky the Scotty for an 1834 cap bust. And we think this is the large letter variety. Oh, I did not do the EOSs, so I've still got to do that. Sell it, BH Ringer. All right, that's going to wrap up the auction. Yep, so Dasbury Change mentioned the add-ons. I do have some 2009 pennies, row of each pennies. Okay, we'll Dasbury Change will add that to the spreadsheet. So here's a row of the Lincoln on the log, and then I have another. These are unopened rows of the pennies. I've got 2 full boxes of them. So there is one, and I'll get you one of the others too, and send it to you there, Kevin. Good job. Thank you, Ricky. I'll tell you what, I will open a row of them, and I will open a row of both, and let y'all be the judge of what I have here. This is the row of the Lincoln on the Lincoln cabin. So there is, they are uncirculated, and let me see if I can get one with the reverse showing. Yep, there's one with the reverse. Unopened rows. I have most of a box of them. William C says don't open them. Okay, I won't. So that's the Lincoln on the log, and then these are the log cabins. They are 2009 D. They are the D mint coins. So those are available if you would like. If you can send me an email if you want, but if you would like those added on, just comment in chat, and Dasbury Change will add that to the spreadsheet, and I will make sure to get them to you when I mail. Now, if I do this on those, okay, thank you, Kevin. If I do this on those, if you have an order that I could normally stamp mail, I will have to ask for the $5 shipping unless you are a Superstar member, because I will have to mail those in a box. They were way too much. So anyway, let's do a couple of EOSs, because I forgot to put those together, and we will get those running. And while that's running, I will do it. We're going to do 40 percenters on those EOSs. I'm going to go ahead and start. We will draw both the thank you, Christopher Ty. Appreciate you, brother. I will for sure get it to you. I have a couple of 67 40 percenters for the EOS 1 and 2. So appreciate everybody being in here today. We've got 45 people still up in here, and that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Hey, Josh Staples. Let's see. We are 2 away from 100 likes. If y'all can reach out there to your mamas or something and get 2 more likes, we will do a 100 like giveaway. 2 more likes, we will do a 100 like giveaway. 2 away. If we can hit it before we finish the EOSs, I will do. Hey, Deborah Waltz. We will do the 100 likes. We just need 2 more. 2 more. You have 2 minutes. It's a great stream today. I'm sorry about the boxes, man. The boxes are just not producing very much, but still fun to hunt with you guys. I appreciate everybody being here at 99. 1 away. 1 away. I take y'all's word for it. If you see 100, we will go with it. We will go with it. I appreciate NetFiend and Hunting Southwest Ohio for the free membership today. It's mighty generous of you. And also Hunting Southwest Ohio giving the Walker away to JC Likes Pound. That's really generous. that's the good thing about this whole community. It never fails. Somebody steps up and does stuff like this. Never fails. A minute 8 seconds to go. Dash Spare Change and BX Ringer, I appreciate you guys kicking in and helping with the auction today. That's mighty nice of you. Shell Bell and Daniel are at the graduation with Patrick, their son. So that is awesome that they're being able to spend time with him on that. I'm sure they will be back next week. Got 41 seconds. 41 seconds. Oh, Jim Cantor says we hit the 100 likes. All right, let me get it out. I knew y'all could do it. I went ahead and put it in here. There we go. So we will do that too. We'll do the 100. Let's see. We'll do the EOSs and then we'll have to do another one for the 100 likes. Because it is a 90%er, so I want to make sure everybody has a chance for that. Unless you want a likes already. 6 seconds to go. I know I'm going to have to adjust that, so let me find it. Oop, no, it's there. It's there. All right. So this is for the EOS. I'm going to draw 1 and 2. Then we're going to do one more timer for the 100 likes. I'd like everybody to have an opportunity for that if you haven't already won a like. So we're going to do 2 winners here, and the first winner is going to be Fleabag. And the next winner is going to be Chris Helms. All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to run this again for the 100 likes. I know it's another little 3-minute thing there, but so we're going to run it again for 100 likes. Thank y'all for getting us there. I appreciate everybody. The 100 likes is for a 44 Walker. 44 Walker, I believe. So one more, 45p. So one more. I wanted just to give everybody a chance there to get in on that on the end there. So 100 likes. Appreciate everybody getting us there today. Been fun. It was a fun stream. I don't know. I felt like we had good energy today. Unfortunately, the boxes didn't live up to the hype, but you can't always get that. Unfortunately. If I could get boxes, WalkerMagnet need to send the payment in 2 payments. Okay, that's fine, G-Dub. Whatever works for you. Now that's fine. Hey, Dizzy Girlfriend Coins. Is that what that is? Get in on the giveaway, Dizzy. Exclamation GAW. Exclamation GAW. You got 1 minute and 44 seconds. There you go, Dizzy. You're in. You got it. If y'all have not hit the subscription button, I would appreciate it. Jim Meadows in the house. You got 1 minute and 22 seconds to go. We have 35 people in. We have 51 watching. Ron Moss. Hey, Ron, I have not seen you in a hot minute. Thanks for coming in today. Thank you, Dizzy. I appreciate that very much. Good to see you. And anybody that has channeled, if you would like to type in exclamation me, it will post your channel link. That way people can give you a sub too. Type in exclamation me and it will pop your channel link up. If you have a channel you'd like to promote, we always try to give that opportunity there. Oh, giraffe coin. Okay. I struggle with the riddle names sometimes there, G-Dub. I struggle with the, hey, Ron Pierce. 29 seconds to get in. Yep, I can see that now. 17 seconds to get in. Exclamation me if you'd like to post your channel link. Exclamation me, M-E, if you'd like to post your channel links. 4 seconds to go. And we will pick the winner for the EOS, a nice 45p Walker. All right, that's going to do it. And the winner for the Walker is going to be Dad Spare Change. Congratulations, Dad Spare Change. You have not won anything in quite a while. And I appreciate all you did today to helping out in the auction and with the spreadsheet work today, Dad Spare Change. I appreciate it a bunch. So I guess we don't have any other business. It is 1:35. Okay, well, it's hard to go in and change that, Dad Spare Change. So that's why he puts stuff on his community page sometimes if he's going to be a little late. Shipping is $5. Yes, shipping is $5 unless it's over $100. If you have over $100 in auction items today, then I will ship for free. So let me see here. Let's go to the big page. Again, I appreciate everybody for being in today. Thank you so much for my mods for helping out with the auction today, and hope everybody will have had a safe week and will have a good weekend. Rest up, spend some time with family, and especially your coin family. I'm sure I will see you guys around the web. Paul Spare Time may be a little late, so if you're going to pop over to his channel in a little bit, he might be a little bit behind his 2 o'clock, but he will be on. As far as we know, he will have a stream today, and we will see you there. And then tonight, thank you, G-Dub. Tonight will be Hunting Southwest Ohio. Next weekend, remember, Hunting Southwest Ohio has a special Gary Sinise stream. The Gary Sinise Foundation helps build homes for disabled vets. So all the proceeds from his auction in that will go toward the, thank you, Jim Meadows. I'm glad you made it too. Will go toward that charity. Super nice of him to do that. And I guess we will see y'all later. Have a great week. Appreciate everybody that participated today. And I hope to see you again next Saturday. And we will do this again. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Thank you, Deborah Walsh. You have a great weekend, too. And we will catch y'all later. Good night, everybody, or good afternoon.